Welcome to Hanging Out with Robert, that's me. This video is composed of things that I tinkered with throughout the day. For step-by-step detailed instructions of those tasks, you can click on the links in the comment section below. This video should contain tips and tricks of things that I've learned throughout the year. Now, I only plan on leaving this video posted for about 30 days. I hope you enjoy it. Thank you very much for watching. Here at the junkyard, got a bunch of cars to put out Monday. And a 240DL. I guess that's a 1990 model. Look like it's caught a little heat up front. That thing looks like it's burned out. Maybe not. Maybe just different color panels. Well, let's see if these control arms are still here. Somebody wants these control arms off of this 93 850. Over the horizon. It is Buster Brown. I got your money, man.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Man, I'm glad somebody unbolted these wheels so I could get these aluminum control arms. The world famous control arms. You can replace the ball joints and you can replace the, what's that other thing's called? The bushings there. It looks like this thing has big, heavy duty freaking CV axles in it. I might come and take those too. If they're Volvo, let me check those out. They look good. There they are. This side, the passenger side, was actually removed from the car. The ball joint on this side is torn, and the ball joint from the other side is missing. So somebody took this control arm off, took the ball joint, and left the control arm. Thank you, Lord. That throttle position sensor should be the same. Screws and everything.
I'm going to leave this one. I'm going to work for my car.
Throttle position sensor.
I'll put this away.
Gosh. People contact me from time to time asking if parts will swap over. As you guys know, I have this 850 wagon, that's a 95 model, and I also have this 850 95 model. Man, you know, you figure 95 to 95, everything should swap right over. Well, guess what? It won't. As you can see here, my 95 has the wipers deleted, and this 95 doesn't. My 95 here has E-code headlights with H1 light bulbs. My 95 here has standard light bulbs, which I think might be H3 or H4. My 95 here has standard disc brakes and the calipers that came with it. My 95 here has the 99R big brakes on it. My 95 here, this thing has a standard transmission. And my 95 here has an automatic transmission. You know, I could go on, but a lot of the stuff on my wagon is not going to swap over to my sedan. So, unless your car is stock, I really can't answer that question, especially if somebody has made modifications along the way. But I can tell you what I do recommend you do. If you have a stock car that you don't think's been modified and you think the parts are original and you want to know if parts from one vehicle will swap over to the other, go to a Volvo website that supplies parts for Volvo or whatever other kind of car you have, and look that part up from whatever car you're thinking about swapping over. An example, if you're thinking, will parts from a 98 swap over to a 95, look that part up on the 95, write down the part number. Look that part up on the 98, write down the part number. If the part number is the same, it probably can be used on either or car. Let me show you a couple examples. Here you see a 1994 Volvo 850. It is a non-turbo car. Let's say you just put a brand new fuel pump in it. That is the part number of the fuel pump. But you now bought a 98 S70 turbo, and that 98 S70 GLT turbo has a bad fuel pump, and you want to know if the fuel pump from the 850 will fit. All you got to do is search those and see if the part number matches. And as you can see, the part number matches. 9480152. So that pump can be used on the 94 850 and the 98 S70. Another thing you could do is pull up a part, arrow down, and they have an option called Fitment. Click on that button, and that will show you all of the cars that fuel pump will fit on, from a 94 850 all the way down to the 97, actually 93 as well, on the C70 from 98 to 2004. On the V70, those are the models that will fit. Those are non-all-wheel drive ones. S70, those are the ones that it'll fit on. So that will show you what parts can cross. So let's say, for instance, you wanted to know if a P&P switch would work on one of these other cars. So you go here to transmission, you look at automatic transmission, you found the Volvo P&P switch, you came over here to the Fitment, and they will show you all of the cars that use the same P&P switch. Volvo from 93 850 all the way through 97, the S70s 98, 99, 2000, the C70 98 through 2000, and the V70 the 98 through 2000. So you know that part can cross, and you just do that from part to part that you want to know if it crosses over. Now, if you don't have a Volvo and you want to check some other kind of vehicle, you can go to a website like Parts Geek. PartsGeek.com. Let's search a couple of parts here. Now, let's say you were looking at a 2006 Nissan Maxima, and you wanted to know if the brake caliper was able to go from one car to another. You got Cardone, that's the part number. You come over here to a 2006 Infiniti M35, and you see if they also have a Cardone one, and see if the part numbers match. I don't see a Cardone one, but I do see 16. I do see, oh, there it is. So that's the part number for the Infiniti. Ends with 2563, and that's the part number for the Maxima. This is a right rear. Let me double check right rear over here. There's a right rear for the Infiniti. There's the right rear for the Maxima. Ends in 2231. Ends in 9891. Probably will not swap over. When it comes to body parts, I often go to Google and I wiki the vehicle. Let's say 2007 Nissan Maxima, and then I'm going to add wiki to it. And when I wiki the Nissan Maxima, I'll go to the page, and it'll often group the cars. The first generation from 81 to 84. Well, I'm looking for 2007. That's 6th generation. So when I come over here on the 6th generation, that goes from 2004 to 2008. So if I'm looking for a body part, the car should look like that, and all the cars from 2004 to 2008 will probably have the same body parts. Front of them look like that, the back of them look like that, the wheels should be interchangeable, the lights should be interchangeable, the grill should be interchangeable, but that one looks different. So let me make sure that I'm on the ones that are 2000. It looks like the 2007 and the 2008 one looks a little different than the 2004. So you got to make sure, well, the grill's a little different, but the body looks the same as far as the headlights and stuff. So that's a better way to see if body panels was fit. But to check engine parts and parts in the functional system, ABS sensors, mass airflow sensors, and stuff like that, you may want to check on a vehicle-specific website or part-specific website. I'm going to check one more thing here. I'm going to go engine electrical. I'm going to check the mass airflow sensor or alternator or something like that. Let's see if we can find a mass airflow sensor for these Volvo. Now, on the 98 cars, the mass airflow sensor comes as a complete housing unit, and that's the part number there. On the 94, the sensor comes out of the housing. That's the number there. I actually think these sensors do interchange, but because this one is only the part that comes out of the sensor, it's a little different. And if you check fitment, it'll probably only show the 94 through 93 and a few of the 95s with the manual trans. So those are the ones that are interchangeable. If you go 95, it'll probably be different, but that is the way to determine if parts are interchangeable amongst the different model cars. There's always exceptions to the rules. And the minute I tell somebody that something won't fit or work, they will figure out a way to make it fit and make it work. So, contacting me asking me, I don't know what to tell you. I will tell you, you can check these websites. And the reason I made this video is because, you know, it's not my desire to have you dependent on me or have you waiting for an answer. You may send me a question. I may be asleep, busy, in a meeting, spending family time or something. I may not get back with you for several hours or the next day, or I may forget you even sent a message. But if you know how to check this stuff yourself, like I do and how I showed you here, you don't even have to wait for me to reply. Jump on a website, pull a part up, hit the fitment button, cross-reference another vehicle model, and you'll know quicker than you can contact me whether or not that part is swappable. I hope the video helped. Thank you very much for watching. If you feel that this information was useful, please like it and share it with your social media friends. You can subscribe to my channel so that you will get notifications of future videos that I post. You can follow me on Twitter, and if you need to contact me directly, please visit my website. And if you have any questions, leave them below, and someone or myself will reply to them. Again, thank you very much for watching.